This episode of Florida is Sinking is brought to you by our supporting listeners. More specifically, Kelly Martin, our very first supporter on Patreon, the OG. So thank you, Kelly. If you too would like to become a supporting listener, you can go to floridaissinking.com/Patreon and check out some of the benefits you can receive when signing up. One of which is a bonus episode due out this month where Jeremy and I discuss the famed story of Jeremy's run on Legends of the Hidden Temple. So if you're interested in that, or if you just want to help support the show, go over to floridasinking.com/Patreon. Now, on to the show.
Recorded live from a back porch somewhere in Volusia County. It's Florida is Sinking with Brent and Jeremy. Now kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. Or don't.
He says Florida's slowly sinking, sinking into the ocean. Too little, too late.
Welcome to Florida is Sinking, a native podcast of the strangest state. I'm Brent. You're Jeremy.
I am.
And
I've listened to a podcast.
okay.
That's not on Wondery.
Okay.
Yeah.
My arch nemesis.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been listening to this podcast. It's called Teacher's Pet. It takes place in Australia. Dude, it is the most...
It's called Teacher's Pet.
Yeah, it's like the most inappropriate predatory relationship I've ever heard of.
Okay.
Yeah. And the most obvious murder I've ever heard of.
Okay, so this is a true crime podcast.
Yeah, it's
okay,
a teacher and then a student, and then all of a sudden this guy's wife goes missing, and now the student is just sharing is in the person's life. They get married. It's the craziest thing, and they ask him like, "Hey, where'd your wife go?" And he's like, "Join a religious cult," and it's like that was it. Like that was just accepted.
And all this is real.
It's totally real, dude. The whole thing takes place in Australia, right? So I'm learning all these new Australian phrases.
Okay.
Right? So as I'm listening to it, they're like, it goes together like chalk and cheese. I was like, chalk and cheese? And I guess that's like, opposites.
Yeah.
But my favorite new term is they're talking to this guy one time about like a drink that was made that might have had something in it.
Okay.
They're like, I was surprised because she's not a big drinker, but she sounded a bit sozzled.
Suzzled?
Sozzled. I was like, sozzled? And to look it up, like, what does sozzled mean? And turns out it means you're hammered.
Yeah. Okay. I could have context clues, I think.
Right. But I wanted to verify.
Yes.
But I'm learning all these really cool new Australian phrases that I was totally unaware of.
Heaps of them.
They say, like, we went ahead and wagged school that day and went down siffing. And it was like, wagged school? Obviously it means skip school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been fun. Crazy. And I think there's an ending to it. You listen to some of these and they go...
Yeah, they don't really know what
they
to
killed
do.
someone 17 years ago, and then it just ends.
Yeah.
And there's no resolution. Serial started all that, by the way. I like Serial, but they started all that. Well, we're going to tell you a story, and then that's it. Like, here's 12 chapters. Well, how many chapters are in the book? 17. What about the last 5? We're not going to do that. We're just going to do the 12. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's not really their fault.
What? Yeah, I mean, they could pick something that was done.
True.
So... Anyway.
But that's like how it all started was like, and I think that was part of the fact that people could then like look stuff up, go into stuff and try to get this guy out.
S-Town was the worst podcast I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Ever. I mean.
It's pretty well produced.
It was well produced. It was, spoiler alert.
Really weird.
Skip ahead if you don't want to be ruined. Spoiler alert. It was a murder mystery without a murder. It was a treasure hunt without a treasure. And in the end, they just ended up outing this dude that had no interest in being that way. And their excuse was, well, he wasn't religious, so we feel as though we can just talk about his past because it's not going to bother him.
Right.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah. Good
Worst
point.
podcast. But anyway, the Australian...
like he doesn't have any family or anything.
Yeah,
either,
we don't.
So,
so we're just going to do that. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm getting all worked up. Oh, another thing. I did want to bring this up.
Okay.
I DJ'd a sorority gig. It was a really cool group. And it was really funny because I was doing I was going to do the sorority gig, and I was telling, Jeff and all our buddies about it. I was like, hey, CJ and all. I go, hey, can you help me next Saturday? I can't pay you anything. Oh, no, I can't do anything. Oh, okay, whatever. It's for a sorority. Well, I mean, if you can help me lift a couple things, I could be there.
If you really need
I mean, yeah, he didn't say that before. But I had a sorority gig. It was pretty cool, man. It was, dude, I have never seen a bigger dichotomy in music than this group. I learned songs I never heard of before, but like they'd come up and go, "Hey, I want if you know it, a Bottoms Up and also John Denver's Country Road." I'm like, "What? Oh yeah, I got one of those." I go, "All right, weird, but I'll take it." It was so much fun.
What
dude.
is this John Denver? I never heard of him.
Yeah. It was crazy, dude. It was 3 or 4 hours, can't remember, of just all over the place. But I learned some country songs I never heard before that I'm a big fan of now.
Yeah,
A wealthy Florida man who
sorry.
recently bought a...
That's okay.
that was leading into the next.
You and I were talking about this, how country music, I can't get past the warble. It's very difficult for me. But of all the genres of music that are out there, if you just had to break down the lyrics as adults, what I would relate the most with,
Yeah,
it's country music.
yeah.
Just sitting around, hanging with my buds,
Yeah.
drinking a beer, dog in the front porch.
Bonfire, pickup trucks, blue
That's
jeans,
amazing.
fried chicken.
Nailed it. I mean, beer and all of that. Just
Yeah.
nailed it.
It's like, yep. I don't need. At this point in my life, I'm not looking for deep philosophical thought and metaphor in songs. I'm also not looking for mumble rap.
Yeah, exactly.
Country, it's like,
Dude.
yep. Got my pickup truck, got my dog beside me.
The requested country song was Down to the Honky Tonk. Jake Owen.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So good, man. But that's what it is.
Yeah. There's one called Homegrown by what's his name? Zach Brown?
Yeah.
It's like I'll look up the lyrics, but
Yeah, you'll have to.
I can't think of it right now in my head, but
But I had a great time.
It's like
I learned some stuff.
that song. I'm like, that is my
Your jam?
yeah. Oh, here we
Yeah.
go. I got a piece of land out in the countryside. Lay back and smell the sun. Warm up the Georgia pine. We'll say Florida pine. Been so good to me. Taking it easy. Why would I ever leave? Because I know I got some good friends that live down the street. Got a good-looking woman with her arms around me. Live in a small town where it feels like home. I've got everything I need and nothing that I don't. I'm like,
That's pretty good.
that's my life.
Yeah,
right now, you know?
yeah.
Like, yeah. I don't need. I don't know who writes like deep music. I don't know, Beck.
Yeah,
I don't need anything
jeez.
like that. You know.
You need a devil's haircut?
No, I just there's some. But the
Keep it
twang,
simple.
the twang does.
The tang
bother
gets me. The
can't-
the voice I can't
the
get
singing.
past.
It's the singing.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Anyhow, you want to go to the news?
Yeah. Might as well.
Let's do it.
This just in.
One Florida gun store opened.
Meanwhile, in Florida.
Some news, but first, just a reminder to use our affiliate link to shop on Amazon.com. If you go to floridasinky.com/Amazon and then go do your normal shopping on Amazon, it'll take you right there to Amazon's homepage. Do your normal shopping. We get a tiny little kickback, help support the show. Get us
Sweet.
that billboard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. floridasinky.com/Amazon. Okay. Florida man buys $8 million island 1 week, steals $300 from Kmart the next.
Oh, just a Kmart still around?
Yeah. Where did he find that?
Yeah, I think that's a real
Maybe
story.
that was how he got busted. It was all a sting operation. The police set up this fake
Here for a
Kmart.
free boat.
A Florida man who spent $8 million purchasing an island earlier this month is now being accused of stealing $300 of goods from Kmart a week later. There's that repeated line again.
I love it.
Officers for the Key West Police Department arrested 59-year-old Andrew Lippy on Saturday.
Thank you very much, Miss Lippy.
Miss Lippy's car is green. On Saturday on a felony charge of grand theft of $300 to under
Is that grand theft?
$5,000.
Oh, okay.
So I guess $300 is the cutoff, the low end. So
Wouldn't it be a grand? Would be the low end? It's grand theft.
Yeah, good point. Authorities said between March 30th and April 5th, Lippy stole $300.59. So that 60 cents got him into the
Oh yeah,
that
got him
higher,
over. She left those 6 dimes on the floor, bro. So it took him 7 days.
you know they
Still
tacked that on
$300?
just to get him in that higher.
Sure. Stuck a quarter in his pocket.
Yeah, I guess he did it slowly. It's $300.59 worth of goods from a local
Bro, the
Kmart.
guy from the last episode got $500 in 2 hours outside of prison.
Yeah, good point.
This guy needs to step up his game.
Yeah. Including a Keurig coffee maker.
Okay.
Still, okay. A Hamilton Beach coffee maker.
Don't even know what that is.
I think it's just an old school coffee pot or whatever. 8 light bulbs and a bed skirt. Talk about assorted items there.
Yeah.
Police said
He's going to
Lippy
go to a wedding later. He's going to give gifts for the wedding.
coffee
Here's that
maker.
bed skirt.
You can never have too many light bulbs.
Is this the one on your Target registry?
Police said Lippy bought the items, but then allegedly returned the original boxes with other things packed inside. Okay, so that's the 6 days then. For instance, one box that was supposed to hold a $165 Keurig coffee maker had a basketball inside. Why did that doesn't make sense? Why didn't he take the other coffee maker,
Right.
The cheap one, and put
Right.
it and try that? Put a basketball. While a used coffee maker replaced a new Hamilton Beach model. Okay, so he used a used coffee. See,
At least he figured it out by the second one.
yeah. Lippy denied stealing the items. Quote, I asked Lippy, this is from the police report, I believe. Quote, I asked Lippy about the Keurig coffee machine being replaced by a basketball. He stated that the clerk should have realized there was no coffee machine by the weight of the box.
Done. Well, it's your fault. It's your problem, bro.
Yeah.
Where's my money?
I asked Lippy about the light bulbs, and he stated he returned the light bulbs because he paid too much money for them and did not know how they were switched.
Oh, they were broken? He put broken ones back?
Maybe. I have no idea. Lippy denied the allegations to the Miami Herald and blamed the incident on a commercial dispute. He added, quote, it's very complicated, and I'd rather not get into it.
Yeah. It's a good defense.
He was released without bond and is due to appear in court on April 18th.
I hope he deflated the basketball.
The arrest came a week after Lippy purchased Thompson Island off Key West for $8 million. I think we'll be living in it for a while, Lippy said. Yeah, it's out of the jurisdiction of the Key West police.
Oh, is it?
I would
So
imagine.
if he escapes
right?
to his island, then he's good?
I would think so.
Oh, man. I wonder if there's some hard-nosed cop that's just going to sit in a boat outside that island. Just waiting for the day.
Lippy also owns the Real World Resort compound used for the 17th season of the MTV series.
Oh, there you go. Another scumbag from Real World.
No, this guy just owns the house
Oh, yeah.
or compound or whatever. Huh. That's, they say that millionaires and stuff are very frugal.
Yeah, but that's not thievery.
True. Well, maybe that's how he got his $8 million.
That's a lot of
Lot
returned
of light
basketballs.
bulbs.
Yeah.
Florida man strips naked and poops in Naples family's yard.
Boy, Naples is hitting the park. They had one in the last episode,
spaghetti,
too. Yeah,
the spaghetti
guy.
monster last week. It was an uncomfortable sight for neighbors in one area of Naples on Thursday night. Collier County deputies said Michael Burke was attempting to break into multiple homes in the 3100 block of Barrett Avenue when a neighbor spotted him and called deputies. Ring surveillance video captured Burke ripping through the screen door of a home. The people inside that home told Burke that they were armed and deputies were on their way. Neighbors said Burke was scared off by dogs, but not scared enough to stop him from going into their backyard
When you got to go.
and relieving himself.
You got to go. That reminds me of that Me, Myself, and Irene.
Yeah?
Hey, have you need to borrow my newspaper? And he goes, yeah, wife's got it in the bathroom. We'll just have her drop it off on the way later, Can't you get one on the way to work? And he comes home and he just grabs a paper and goes right in the guy's yard. You don't remember that?
Yes.
When's the last time
I
you
do.
watched that?
Whenever it came out.
It's really dirty, but it's
Probably
really funny.
25 years ago.
It's funny.
How old do you think that is now?
It's probably
20?
Yeah, it's got to be 20 years.
At least, right?
No, actually, it's not 20. 99? No. It's probably 18 or 19 years old. It's not 20 yet.
2000.
Yeah.
19 years old.
Nailed it.
Dang. Deputies said Burke had drugs on him. He was arrested and taken to the Naples jail.
Oh, there's a little sidebar.
They don't say whether it was with or without violence.
Yeah.
Or, well, I guess he didn't resist.
Nah. Yeah, you caught me.
Yeah. Maybe they caught him in the act.
You didn't do the
He was
old
like,
Shaggy defense?
What's that one?
Wasn't me.
Oh, I was thinking from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Wasn't me. Nice one, Scoob. Wasn't me, man.
So I bet you somebody, Weird Al or somebody did that parody already.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
With Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Florida man, 71, accused of firing pea-filled squirt gun at woman.
Urine peas or green
Yeah,
peas?
Urine, I'm guessing.
Oh.
Suspect said he would, quote, do it again.
Well, there you go. Do you have any remorse, sir? I'd do it again.
A Gulfport, Florida, a 71-year-old Florida man filled a squirt gun with urine and sprayed a woman who was walking her dog. Gulfport police said in an arrest report that Joel William Benjamin, 3 first names.
Yeah.
They say you don't trust a man with 2 first names. Can you imagine somebody with 3? It's the kind of person who would.
You know what bothers
spray
me
urine
when
on
when the name is like John Johnson?
I know John Johnson.
Do you? That
Yeah.
stuff bothers me. Peter
He's
Peterson.
a great guy.
I know, but it's just like
I also know a Carl Carlson.
It's not their part.
Also a great guy.
It's not their fault. You just wonder if their parents have no creativity. Like, I don't want, some weird name, but
Well, you know my great-grandfather, his father, and his father. So 3 in a row, Magnus Magnusson. So in Sweden, they would take the last name
okay,
would be your father's name
right,
with son on it.
right.
So like you would have
Anderson.
been
Like
Thompson.
Brittany's family's Anderson,
Right.
Right,
So
okay.
you would have been Jeremy Thompson.
son
then-
of Thompson, son of Tom.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah. So then what happened though is then they're like, well, the only way to really like keep our name going is just name our sons after ourselves so that it would be so that surname would prevail.
Okay,
But then eventually they just go, you know what? We'll just keep the surname.
yeah,
So
Wow. That's a little bit of a history lesson.
yeah.
Magnus Magnusson.
So there were 3 Magnus Magnussons, then Victor Magnusson, which was my grandfather's father, my great-grandfather. Then my grandfather, Einar Magnusson. And then Karen Magnusson. And then she married Ron.
Ronald Edwards.
Thus, no longer
Edward
have
Edwards.
Magnuson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, Eddie Edwards would be a good one. Ed Edwards.
That would not be a good one.
Edward Edwards.
I think that's lame.
I get students all the time calling me Mr. Edward.
Oh, really?
It drives me crazy. I'm like,
There's more than one of me.
yeah. Yeah, we're plural here.
Yeah. We wants it, my precious.
Which nobody has ever been able to tell me. Every English department that I've ever worked with, I've asked. Nobody can ever tell me a straight answer on how am I supposed to write a plural of Edwards.
You put apostrophe at the end.
But that's possessive. And then they go, oh, yeah, you're right. So is it Edwards ES? Because I've seen that. People say, it's like some websites say that's the way to do it. If it ends in S, you put ES. So it's Edwards is. But
I think it's just apostrophe.
But then some people say the apostrophe.
Yeah, I think it's apostrophe. It's not possessive because it's on the other side of the S.
But if I say from the Edwards is, and I put apostrophe.
It's from you. You're giving it to him. You
I
possess
get
that.
it. Yeah, well, not anymore if I gave it.
Oh, dang. From the Edwards before giving this to you.
Anyway, Joel William Benjamin, that's quite the sidebar, approached the woman on Sunday and squirted her several times with urine. The report said Benjamin told officers he would, quote, do it again, but it was unclear what motivated the attack. He
I was
faces.
going to say, this has got to
This
be.
is deranged. Yeah.
Yeah, it's deranged, but this isn't something where you just see a neighbor randomly. There's got to be some history there.
You think so?
Oh, totally.
To me, this sounds kind of just random.
I don't think so, dude. That's a lot. First of all,
71 years old, though.
have you ever tried to put water And one of those guns, that hole so small, you know how hard that's going to be?
Oh, one of those ones you got to like dunk under the water?
Yeah. Is that what it is?
The bubbles come up?
Oh, like a super soaker.
You don't think it's a super soaker?
No, man. It might have been a team effort. One person holding
How
the
about
gun.
one of the ones that looks like a 6-shooter?
I've never seen a squirt gun like that.
Oh, no? The old ones like that? And then where the cap is where the...
It's just a little plastic piece.
Yeah, the little plastic you pull out, and it has like the little T on the bottom so it doesn't come out of the hole.
You know how difficult it is just to get regular water in that thing?
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. 71 years old, though. Like, this sounds like something a middle schooler would do.
Totally.
71.
So, yeah, maybe he is just deranged.
Well, they always say, like, your elder years are your second childhood. You start to age in reverse. So maybe he's going through middle school right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, he faces a misdemeanor battery charge and left jail after posting a $500 bond.
Oh.
Yep. So that's that. Oh, man. All right, let's keep with the elderly.
Go ahead.
We've got an 80-year-old South Florida man wrangling a large alligator in his backyard.
Ooh. Was he wearing Wranglers? That would just be too much wrangle going on.
Probably. If you're willing to, go to battle with a gator,
Yeah.
you're probably wearing Wranglers.
Totally. From Skips.
An 80-year-old South Florida man took it upon himself to catch an alligator that slithered into his southwest Miami-Dade backyard. But after grappling with the unwanted visitor, he needed some help from police and wildlife officials. Miami-Dade Police and Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission officials responded to the home along the 12,000 block, blah, blah, blah. Ed Chapman,
Okay. The Chapman.
80, said he spotted the alligator in his property. He then tried to trap it himself. Quote, "That thing tugged me all over," he said. Quote, "Carried me, twisting and fighting me all the way across the property." Chapman said he learned about the 6.5-foot intruder from his dog, Rocco.
Rocco. It's a tough name.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah, Rocco.
Oh, he was a wallaby, though.
He's a woolly. Yeah, but what was his dog's name?
Spunky.
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 Yeah.
I saw it because my dog ran out, and I saw her veer off, and she ran back. So Rocco's a girl. And I looked at it, and there it was walking. And I said, "Damn, that is a big gator."
I'm a man of few words. Any questions?
Chapman said he brought out a noose in an attempt to apprehend the unwanted yard guest. "I went and got the noose pulled, and I got it around his neck," he said. But Chapman said the alligator was not about to go down without a fight. I'm just going to ignore the fact that this old guy had a noose.
Yeah, all ready to go.
Quote, "He swatted me with his tail and knocked my legs out from under me."
Whoa. And I
Chapman
thought,
said
time to wrestle.
He fell on his side, but he wasn't done wrangling the reptile. "We argued together until we got all the way over to his pond," he said. I like how he calls it arguing. We argued.
80 years old, this guy?
And then he got his front legs down in the reeds there, and then we went all the way down, and he had his face in the water. It was then that Chapman called 911. I said, "I just need some help. I got it contained, but I need some help. I can't get it out by myself."
Yeah, jeez, man. What if he hauled it over there with his rascal? Or did you think he walked it? Get the blaring that little horn, the whole way.
When asked what he meant when he said he argued with the alligator, Chapman replied, "Yeah, we argued. Yeah, he wasn't happy." Wildlife officials responded within 30 minutes. Police officers surrounding the alligator and using duct tape to restrain it. They then put it in the back of a marked pickup truck. No one was hurt. Officials said the gator would have been about 8 feet long if not for the fact that part of his tail was cut off, something that they say happened in the wild.
Oh, this is a roughneck gator.
Yeah.
This guy came to battle.
Chapman said his gator encounter is nothing strange. The homeowner collects poisonous snakes for venom research and breeds wolves.
Breeds wolves?
He said he currently has about
breeder?
60 snakes in his collection.
Forget it. That was the wrong guy's backyard to go into because you're in my backyard. That you just live there now. If you're an alligator, you live
Breeds wolves.
there. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Chapman, however, disagreed when he was called a tough guy. Nah, not tough. I've just been around this stuff a long
Oh
time.
my gosh, what a hero!
What a real tough guy would say.
Yeah, exactly.
Wildlife experts said alligator mating season is approaching and they want residents to remain alert as sightings will increase.
If you hear any
Chapman.
seductive music or see any candles in your backyard, stay away. Aw, aw, aw. I've been feeling down, baby. Aw, aw. Nobody go in the backyard, okay?
Here's another story about fighting off an unwanted intruder. We have Florida woman fends off 300-pound half-naked attacker with a baseball bat.
Oh, yeah, Louisville Slugger.
Quote, he better be glad I didn't have a gun.
Definitely. He is glad.
A 65-year-old Florida woman wasn't going to sit by and watch a man break into her car, according to Gainesville police. So she grabbed the bat and took matters into her own hands. Clarice Gainey said she heard a noise outside her apartment and saw a man in his boxers tugging at her car door handle and knocking on the window.
What?
Before calling police, Gainey told WGFL she approached the burglar with a baseball bat. Quote, I grabbed my bat, I braced myself, and I eased the door open, Gainey said. Police said Antonio Mosley, who is 5 feet 6 inches and weighs 300 pounds.
Oh, man.
That's about round and about as round as he is tall as.
Yeah, absolutely.
Charged the woman. Oof. That's a.
Go ahead.
This is a zigzag scenario.
Oh, yeah.
In response, Gainey hit the half-naked attacker in the head with her baseball bat.
Wow, dude.
Quote, I took the bat and I hit him upside the head like, Pia. He said, ow. Gainey said, describing the incident. Mosley left behind his pants, shirt, and a sock as he ran to a nearby mobile home park, and was later tracked down by a canine unit. When police
followed the other sock.
yeah, you just
one sock
hold
behind.
the sock up to the dog, he sniffs it.
Yeah,
It's a done deal, man. When police brought Mosley to Gainey for identification, she was able to identify him by his head injury.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's it.
Yeah, that's him, officer. When Mosley is being charged with 2 counts of burglary and drug possession, is being held in the Alachua County Jail. Quote, he better be glad I didn't have a gun. Wow. Because I would have shot him. But this is my gun right here, baseball bat. Because I gone, pew.
Pew. Yeah, that's not the sound it normally makes, I don't think.
That's onomatopoeia, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's it. That's the
Well
news.
done. Well done for her.
Yeah, way to go. This was a good week for the elderly.
Definitely coming in strong.
Yeah.
Still got it.
Mm-hmm. You want to do Q&A?
Yes.
What was that alligator from, like, Hanna-Barbera? Didn't he talk like that? Do you remember way back in the day? You remember Hanna-Barbera?
Yeah, I do remember Hanna-Barbera. I
There
remember
was like
both
an
of them.
alligator. He wore a hat. I'm looking him up right now. Hanna-Barbera
Alligator?
alligator.
What was his name? They all kind of had the alliteration, right?
Wally Gator.
Wally Gator.
Let's see. We'll try
Bunch of our old listeners are probably.
Yeah.
This is Killer, my kangaroo.
That's him talking?
No.
By working you into his act. How's it going there, Killer? It'll be nice working with you.
That's a great voice.
He's talking with a boxing kangaroo.
Playful type, isn't he? Killer will show
That's
you
funny.
where to
That's a
go.
good voice.
Yeah. All right. Q&A.
Yeah.
All right, from Twitter, Superfan Brad, he said, are we going to the free Mr. Worldwide Pitbull concert in Kissimmee in June?
Oh,
Did you know about
snap.
this?
No.
I didn't know about this. He said Sexy Beaches Hotels.
Wow.
I didn't know about this.
It's in Orlando?
Sexy beaches, hotels.
Yeah, it is. Kissimmee, I think he said. I'm looking this up. Pitbull free concert, Orlando. Look at that. It comes up already. Pitbull will hold a free concert benefiting wounded Orlando police.
Whoa.
Oh, Orlando police officer Kevin Valencia.
One specific guy.
Miami rapper Pitbull will be holding a free concert in June to benefit the severely injured Orlando police officer Kevin Valencia and his family. The concert will be held on Saturday, June 1st from 6 to 10 at the Central Florida Fairgrounds.
That's a long set.
It's produced by Dan Newland Injuring
Oh,
Attorneys.
that's right. They do that. They do his concert series. Yeah.
Yeah. Dan Newland, who follows us on Twitter.
Wow. Okay.
He's a big fan.
It follows my car whenever I get in an ambulance, too. All right.
I've yet to, Dan has yet to get me lots and lots of money.
Yeah.
In his defense, I've not hired him. But
I mean, I might go. Yeah. I mean, that might be something I'd
I'm pretty
participate
sure
in.
that's the first day of my summer break.
June what?
1st.
Is that when it is? It's June 1st?
Saturday, June 1st. So there's a GoFundMe page for Valencia that has raised about $190,000 of its $200,000 goal. Maybe we should tweet that out or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would consider going to see that, Mr. Worldwide.
I think we have to. I think we just make it a meetup. We're all calling all sinkers.
Wow.
We could have like once we're there, we could tweet out like, hey, we're going to be at this area, find some identifying marker, and we could have a little meetup.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Impromptu meetup.
Let's talk about that. It's not a bad idea.
Cool. Thanks, Brad. Facebook, over on Facebook, Michael X. Janner said he's Pitbull doing a free concert in Orlando on June 1st. You guys going? We'll see you there, Michael. Michael Lockstamper.
Here come the Lockstamper.
A few weeks ago, I drive to Ormond Beach, and as I was unloading the car, I noticed a sign which told me I was standing in Volusia County. I thought to myself, this is where the magic happens. The podcast force is strong here. Well, welcome to Volusia County, Michael. That actually, Ormond is on the other side of Volusia County. We're about as far away from Ormond to still be in Volusia County.
True. It is on opposite ends. But if
I throw a rock across the river, we're in a different county.
Right.
We're West Volusia.
But he's saying it. Our aura radiates all the way to Ormond Beach. That's pretty good.
The podcast force is strong here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm happy. Yeah. That's good.
That's cool. Thanks, Michael. And then, did you have a question? No. That was from last week.
Nope. I'm good.
If you have questions about Florida, or really anything for that matter, you can send them to questions@floridaissinking.com or on Twitter, on Instagram, @FLSinking, or on our Facebook page, all of which you can find links for on our website, floridaissinking.com. You got a 5-star?
I do, but before we do that, let me get one of these old, an example of a 5-star review. Why not mix your 5-star reviews in with your impersonations?
Oh.
I got another one here. Let me see which one this is. He doesn't label these. He just sends them to me. So he goes, hey, I want you to listen to this one. I don't know which one that is.
Do they have, like, his address?
No, it says...
Are they, like... You ever get that when people send you a soundbite?
It does. It says right here. Yeah, you're right.
It's because it, like, locates where they are, and then it labels it that.
Yeah.
Because they, if you are taking home movies, like, oh, this happened in DeBerry. Oh, this one happened in Washington,
I didn't
D.C.
even think about that.
But, like...
That's why
they'll
it's
send
his
it to you.
address.
It's, like, his exact address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. All right, here we go.
And the glow from that fire can truly light the world. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your podcast can do for you, but rather ask what you can do for your podcast. Fill out those 5-star reviews. Support Florida is Sinking. And God bless and good night.
He's got the audience cheering.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. So thank you, Tom.
So,
Tom, I mean, he wants that Sinky Award
oh, he does. He's pulling hard for it.
best impression.
Yeah, you want to get his goat, by the way. If he brings up something about Russell Crowe, just be like, who? or like he said, hey, I watched A Beautiful Mind the other day. I go, what? Beautiful Mind with Russell Crowe. Never heard of it. You never heard of it? Meanwhile, I watched it with him like 8 years ago.
Right.
All right, so here's our 5-star review.
What?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Woo! 5-star review. 5-star review. All right, this one is a short and sweet. It's titled "Thank You" with an exclamation point from
You're welcome.
Aim This Way.
Aim This Way.
AIM This Way.
Oh, do you think that's their old AOL Instant Messenger name? Because that would be good. Because it was AIM, AIM. AOL Instant Messenger.
I can't imagine this person would have gotten Aim This
Aim
Way.
This
Would have
Way?
been the first
That's
one to get
pretty
this
good.
way.
Yeah, maybe not.
Oh, anyway, it says, "This is great. Thank you, CJ and Jesse, for introducing me to this."
Yeah.
Well, shout out there,
CJ,
too.
our legal team, his wife Jessie.
Just an example.
Both mistletoes.
What happens when you tell a friend?
That's right. That is right. How are we on time?
We're good. We got plenty.
Should we wrap up early or you want to keep going?
What else do you got? Do you want to go over these songs?
Okay.
All right, so listen. The Sweet Crazy Money reunion is happening. Should we do the songs on the air, though, or are we going to get in trouble with this?
Well, we can't play them all.
No, I don't want to play them.
We ignore copyright
Let's just
laws all the time.
Yeah, it's true. Let's ask actually the audience maybe to give any suggestions that they have, because
Yes. Okay.
okay, so Sweeter, Crazier, Moneyer is doing a reunion on New Year's Eve. Okay,
Yeah, maybe this is a bad idea because what if we disagree?
on his songs, you think?
Well, I mean, I guess it's good for a podcast.
I'll tell you. Here's what I'll do. You know what we should do? I'll read the ones we had from 2 years ago.
Okay.
Right?
There's
So
a truck slowing down on
that's okay.
I-4. I can
Li-
hear
here's-
I-4 from here. That's
Here's
good.
the list of 18 songs we had that when we were originally going to do this. And
Okay.
by the way, I've only seen like 3 or 4 that are still on there.
Okay.
All right. Boys of Summer,
Yeah.
Semi-Charmed Life.
Wait, the Atari's version or the original Don Henley
We
version?
did not clarify.
I
I
think
like
the
the
Atari's
Ataris.
version,
Yeah. Sucked Out,
Who Sucked Out the Feeling?
Yeah.
That was a Sweet Crazy Money. We used to
Let's
do
cover
that
it.
back in the day.
Buddy Holly,
Okay.
Weezer, My Own Worst Enemy.
Lit. That's an easy go-to. Three
got-
chords.
Yeah,
You know, it's like the first song every little punker kid learned to play on guitar.
probably. Yeah, from that era.
Mm-hmm.
Billie Jean,
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Hard to Handle.
Yeah,
Walk,
that's
a good bar
every
song.
bar band plays
Yeah.
that song. Yep.
Walk This Way.
Uh-huh.
Hey Ya. I don't know why that one made the list.
That's a fun.
Pretty
song.
easy and fun.
Yeah.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun. They just wanna. I don't know. I think you put that on there. Fight for Your Right to Party.
That's also a Sweet Crazy Money classic.
Yes. Which is funny because now that I'm reading this, I know why we picked some of them. I didn't
Yeah.
think of it originally. Just a Girl.
I think we had wasn't
We did this through
Brooke
eras.
was gonna sing, I think, some songs, and maybe
Maybe.
that's what those were from.
Don't Stop Believin'. Basket Case. Without Me.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I thought
Belong
meant
with
Basket
Me.
Case Without You. Like,
Yeah, for that too.
You Belong with Me.
Summer of
Is that- what is
69.
that? Is that Taylor Swift?
I think that was, yeah.
Huh.
And then Sugar Ray, Fly.
Yeah, that's a
an
pretty
odd
bad
list,
yeah,
right?
it's
Isn't that
pretty bad
bad?
set list.
I've updated to add some newer ones
Yeah.
to that. So, but all that to say, we've mentioned before, New Year's Eve this year, we're going to shoot for the Sweet Crazy Money Reunion, and we're going to Sweeter Crazy Money Reunion. It's happening.
Yes.
We've got the backing band. We've got everybody on board. We're finalizing the set list, and I want to live stream some of it.
The question is,
Go ahead.
can we pull this off at Sean Diesel Dunn's house,
Yeah, that's a yes.
or are we gonna have to rent a venue?
I don't think we can rent. I think we're in a weird position because I don't think
Barry Civic Center.
I don't think we can rent a venue. I just don't think there's going to be enough people there.
Oh, we would pack out the DeBerry
Alright.
Civic Center. Way more people
Highly
than
doubt.
would have been there for the stop Walmart rally. I think
That's probably about equal number.
I think we could
No, and here's
be
the
the
other
most
part.
people there since that.
The other part is if we rent out the DeBerry Civic Center, we're putting on a show.
Yeah, that's true. We don't want it to be that.
I don't want it to be
We
that.
just wanted to be. Sean has the party every year.
Yeah.
We just wanted to
We want to enhance the party.
enhance the party,
And
because most of us live in and around here. Me and you,
right.
from the band back in the day.
Yeah.
It's kind of been a running joke for years of like.
But it is happening.
When you get the band back together, and
It is.
we laugh about it, but like
We're going to live stream it.
for one night, it would be a lot of fun.
Oh, it'd be great.
It'd be a lot of fun. Yeah.
You know what'll end up happening
What's
is
that?
we'll end up doing another show somewhere else later on because we have all the tunes, you know?
True. Yeah, might as well.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
We're all there.
Yeah, put all the effort in.
We got the people there. It was funny because Eric was flat out thinking this was a ska cover band.
Yeah.
You get that?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I think this will make a great ska cover. And I'm like, my wife will not commit to that if she knows it's we're all going to be ska.
she quickly responded like,
Yeah.
no ska, it's in my contract.
Yeah, so we are doing one, though.
Oh,
She's already
definitely.
agreed on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Well, that and so, you know, if it comes down to it where we put on a show other than the New Year's Eve show, we will tell the listeners because that'd be a fun thing to
That would be
see
cool.
us do. Record an episode, do a sweet, crazy money or show. But what's another way they could support us?
Well, you, of course, can support the show with our Patreon page by becoming a patron. Patreon. A patron.
Patron. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have many offers there. We have 3 tiers.
I like the one that includes. I like the sticker that you made.
Okay, so we have the lowest tier, $2 a month.
Right.
That's $1 per episode. Florida's sinking. That's it. That's all. And you know what? We're not even asking for it.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you feel like giving it, we would love to accept it. $2 a month gets you
Handwritten note.
a handwritten thank you note from Jeremy himself.
Mm-hmm.
The Jeremy LaCourte.
Yeah.
That one.
This
one
one
you're hearing.
from Legends of the Hidden Temple.
That's right.
If you're not
A
aware.
handwritten thank you note from Jeremy, as well as a bonus episode of the show every month that is only available to patrons.
Every week. Every time we release an episode, there's a bonus episode included. Correct?
I thought it was one a month. But hey, you might get bonus episodes.
Yeah. You're getting at least one, if not
Yes.
a couple.
Okay. Then there's a $4 option. $2 an episode.
Right.
Okay. Which again, if we release 3 episodes in a month, you don't pay $6. It's just on average we do 2 a month.
Right, that's
So it'd be $4, $2 an episode.
Right.
$4 a month. That's what, $48 a year?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And you don't have to commit for a year. But
No.
you can quit anytime. But for $4, you get a handwritten thank you note from Jeremy. You get a bonus monthly episode
Uh-huh.
that is only available to the patrons. You also get 2 stickers. One that's just our Florida Sinking sticker for promotional purposes. You
Right.
put it on your bumper. You share it with a friend. whatever.
Bumper.
And then the second sticker, which is only for the... Well, did I say the name of the tiers?
You didn't.
Sorry. So the lowest tier, the previous one, was just the handwritten thank you,
Right.
and
Right.
the bonus episode. That is the barely newer tier.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Barely newer. That's the tier. The $4 tier is the Zinga tier, and that gets you what we just said, including this sticker that is only for sinkers.
And you have to go check it out. It's on the Patreon site.
I'll make sure it's up there. Or it's already up there.
Okay, good.
And then the highest tier. If you dare, if you are really committed, you are a sinker through and through.
Right.
You love Florida. You love this podcast.
Right.
Then you can give $6 a month. That's $3 per episode.
Mm-hmm.
If you're crazy,
Feeling sassy.
if you think you have all this extra money lying around like that guy that bought the island,
Right.
okay, You go, you know what? These guys have earned it.
Sure.
You get everything that was listed before, plus you'll have to go to the page to find it.
Yes, beautiful.
So go to floridasinging.com/Patreon.
And just as a reminder, this is not something that I'm building a deck in the back of my house.
No.
100% of the proceeds are going toward putting this billboard in Orlando.
Yes.
That's the
100%
goal.
of the proceeds after I fully fund my retirement
Correct.
go to a billboard.
Yep. Which I just can't wait to see that. It's going to, I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's cool.
But if, let's say, you don't have spare cash,
Okay.
you don't have a spare buck that you can throw in monthly, $2. And you go, but I still like these guys. I want to support their show. There's another way.
Oh, okay.
You go to floridasinking.com/Amazon.
Oh, my gosh. You already talked about this.
I know. I'm just reminding them.
Okay.
And it'll take you right to Amazon's homepage. And whenever I need light bulbs. Don't go steal them.
No. You
go
buy
to
them on Amazon through us.
Yeah, through floridasinking.com/Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay, and we get a tiny little kickback.
Hey, and one of
Costs
the
you
things,
nothing extra.
one of the things we've been talking about doing is maybe getting on some podcasts or also having some guests on our podcast from other podcasts to grow together. If you guys know someone or there's another podcast of Florida or something like that that you listen to that you think would be a good fit for us, send us.
Yeah, if you or anyone you know.
Yeah, send us questions at floridasinking.com.
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Yep. And then the final way you can support the show. Well, there's 2 ways.
Oh, boy.
2 more ways. 1, write a 5-star review.
Yes, please do.
floridasinking.com/iTunes.
I told intern Jason and you both, I think we need to go on strike until we hit 100. Intern Jason said the show would be over because we would never hit 100.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think strike's the way to do it. Maybe just groveling, just begging.
You know what? No more jokes.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it. No more jokes.
Yeah, actually, I do feel like we've shamed the listeners occasionally, and that seems to work sometimes.
Yeah, shaming is
go.
a very big tool.
You've listened to, this was our 8th episode, and you've not written a 5-star review yet? Mm-hmm. You've consumed potentially 78
At
plus,
least
that's
hours.
not even including bonus hour or bonus
That
episode.
doesn't include the South Dakota sinking.
Yeah.
So basically
78
80 hours.
episodes of free
Yeah.
content, and you can't even write a 5-star review.
How dare you?
Unbelievable.
But anyway, please do.
Please keep listening. And floridasinking.com/iTunes.
Cool.
And then the final way, if you're too lazy to write a review, if you're too poor to support the show, if you're not buying anything on Amazon, just tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Just like CJ and Jesse did.
That's right.
Aim this way.
All right. That's
All
it.
right, man.
I'm done.
Well, that's
My
good.
whole spiel.
All right. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you next time.